Okay.
All rise, the Honorable Commissioner of the greatest fantasy football league in history, your judge and jury, the Honorable Dave Cross Sr.
I'm not standing.
I'm not standing.
You're supposed to rise. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Sorry. Captain Gown?
It's my Halloween costume. Listen to that applause. Wow.
Nice.
That's
You may be seated. Okay, I want to know. It's my Halloween costume.
that's not a judge's robe. That's like what the Pope wears.
Well, it's actually your graduation robe. So it is the judge robe. Basically, it just has the red. So I thought you guys would dress up for Halloween. Actually, Maddie, it's mischief night, right? Halloween's tomorrow, mischief night. So I wore my costume. But Maddie, so first of all, any good stories on mischief night? I know you two, Mike and Maddie, were probably doing some mischief because you were those kind of kids. But any good mischief night stories?
I don't think I've ever participated in mischief.
No,
Okay, well that's a good thing.
never.
All right, but
We-
Maddie,
Never.
We got a little bit of an echo going on. I don't know what.
that's
I
all
don't
right.
know.
Just deal with it. Just get over it. It's Maddie's bad.
Yeah, I'm lagging. I'm
internet.
lagging pretty bad.
Yeah, just lower your volume.
Yeah, I'm
Max,
lagging
right?
pretty bad.
So anyway, Maddie, before we get in, we got a lot to cover. Andy, thanks for joining us. Mikey, your head's a half out of screen, so just get back in screen. There you go. But before we get into the football, we got a lot to cover because it's a big week. Last week was a big week. But Maddie, why don't you go over? So Maddie, I talked to him earlier, and I know he just made a big purchase in his personal life. But if you or I, and I'm saying Maddie, or if I'm saying Mikey or Andy, we go to do something like this, and it's different. We go to the store. We got to spend our own time. We got to go through things. So I talked to Maddie earlier, and Maddie, you can get into the purchase and the process because he simply calls his people, and his people deal with the car, and then he gets the car. So Maddie, why don't you just make the announcement about what went on this week for you and how you go through your process versus us normal people?
Yeah. So thanks for calling out, Dave. Yeah, I just purchased a 25 Nissan Altima SV. It was a long time coming.
Lease.
Mostly pick up players from the stadium, bring them, whatnot, what I need to do. But yeah, like Mark Cuban said on Shark Tank once, time is money. I just don't have the time to be going to these dealerships and haggling with these low lights with for the car. So I just reached out to my people. All I did was sign a couple documents, 1, 2, 3, and all of a sudden I had a brand new car in my driveway, and it drives beautifully.
Congrats. Yeah, it's a beautiful
Hey,
car. Maddie stopped by. What's that?
This guy's in dead last right now, by the way, on leave. I just want to point that out.
Well, that's true.
He's got the least points for by about 150.
I know.
I was gonna say, does anyone really give a fuck about the car or
Well,
no?
I'm just saying, Maddie's process. I said, Maddie, how'd you do it? He's like, I had my dealer dealt with it, and I just picked it up, or they delivered it. So he's the
This is a
different
nice car,
person.
though.
Maddie's at a different level. He's a different kind. He's the goat. So he goes about things a lot different than us normal people.
Thanks,
But
Dave.
anyway, I just wanted to bring that up, Matt. Oh, no problem. And I wanted to point out your process and when you're at that level, what it's like, and hopefully we can aspire to be that. And I know Mikey, even though he's older than you, certainly looks up to you as a mentor and kind of someone that he can learn from. So anyway, with that being said, why don't we dive right in? I want to go through week 8. First off, this is episode 13. I did an episode from Positano, the Italian coast of Bella. It was a wonderful episode, short, quick, but it was a great trip. And now I'm back in the States for week 9. But I want to go over quickly, and I'll go around the horn to get some comments about standings, about the week, and then about the matchups. But first, let's so Maddie, if you can lower your volume a little bit, because I'm getting your feedback, and I'm going to kill you. But let's go through the standings today, right now, through week 8. Maddie, UG, and David Jr. all sit at 2-6, as Mikey pointed out. And at the bottom of the bottom, so to speak, is Maddie with the least amount of points. So he's not only 2-6 at the bottom, he's at the bottom of the bottom, which is not something that Maddie's used to being the GOAT. Johnny, Cheech, and yours truly, after a big win, are 4-4. And unlike Maddie, Uncle Dave is at the top of that middle bracket at 4-4 with the most points. So as of right now, I'm in the playoffs. If the playoffs started this week, and then we go to Pat Jr., Mikey, and Andy, all at 5-3, sitting pretty. I'd say Mikey had a little bit of a stumble this week. Andy is now the hottest team in the league, I think, with 4 straight wins. Mikey was the hottest team but got humiliated. And Pat Jr. starts the Pat Jr. slide as he does every year. And he's now 5-3. I think he has 2 straight losses. And then there's Ryan sitting at 7-1, the favorite to win it all, if you ask me. No distractions from the kid with the kid. So, at the bottom, like I said, Matty. But Matty needed a win, and he got one. And he moved to 2-6 in last place based on the point tiebreaker. But you took down the nipples in a close one, 274, Matty. That's pretty sad, but you did take down the nipples. And the nipples, after coming on the show and talking trash, has lost 3 straight and now is at 4-4. But Matty, and I'm going to go to Matty first because he's the GOAT. Matty, you're desperate. You want to make some moves, but now you play the hottest team in the league. And let me just go over for what you're facing, right? You're facing Hurricane Melissa is what you're facing. Andy's won 4 in a row. And listen to this run he's on. 389, 466, which is crazy, 402, 343, and 314 over the past 5 weeks. Matty, how do you beat him? How do you beat him this week? In a critical game. You lose this over, Matt.
It's tough. I mean, Andy's team is, by far the hottest team in the league. He looks incredible. My team has been fighting. We have 1 win since Memorial Day, which is just brutal. But it feels good to have
Labor Day,
whatever it is. It feels good to have that W in the column, that win, which I haven't seen in 7 weeks. So look, Andy's team has the talent for sure. They're red hot. I think my team's got the heart. I have a couple moves that are in place. With I think talking to 3 owners right now, trying to get a move done is who's going to accept a trade first. If I can pull a couple moves, I think I have a good shot. Like I said, Andy's team is great. They will fall apart in the playoffs. We just have to give it some time.
Yeah, I just want to quick, and I'm going to go to Andy because he's in this matchup. Mike, we'll get to you in a minute. Matty, you're at 26% right now. And that's with Kyler Murray playing with points. Now, Kyler Murray, they just did an update. I was watching the shows because I watch everything as commissioner. Kyler Murray is projected to play, but it's a game-time decision.
He'll play.
So if he gets bumped late, I mean, what's your solution there? I mean, I don't know what you do if Kyler Murray doesn't play. You're at 26%. You lose, your season's over. You know that, even though I think it's already over because your team's horrible, unless you make some nice moves. But Kyler Murray, keep an eye out for him. So, Andy, I know you're not worried at all. You'll probably throw in a Rashid Rice plug because that's all you've done all year. But why don't we talk for literally 10 seconds about this matchup, and then we're going to go to your next matchup because this one's kind of irrelevant.
Yeah, so thanks for having me on, Dave. I just want to say, at the current moment, I'm projected to win by 70 points,
It's
and
insane.
both lineups are fully set. I don't know if we've ever seen anything like that with 2 fully set lineups. And Matty comes here and talks about, hey, it'll crumble in the playoffs. Well, you'll be in Cancun when I'm in the playoffs.
Ouch.
So why don't you worry about next year, 2027. Go do some Arch Manning research.
Wow.
Go read up on Arch Manning and Mendoza. I mean,
Yeah, I do.
What a joke you are.
And now, Andy, so what's you're 5-4 right now? What's your
5-3, yeah.
5-3 right now? Let's say you get past Matty. Let's assume 6. Then you go to 6-3. You play
can assume,
Pat
Dave.
Jr. You play Pat Jr. So you're 7-3. Then you play little David, who's failing, and then you play Uncle Gary. I mean, you're
I didn't know
coasting
this, actually.
potentially to a week 1 bye, which is you do finish with Ryan and me, but your next 4 games, I mean, you could be 9-3, sitting pretty. I mean, that's Mike. Any thoughts on that? Not about the matchup because it's a waste of time, but about Andy's potential run into a week 1 bye.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Andy's team gave it to me last week. I mean, I had 4 straight wins. I was due for a loss. You know what happens. His team played great. His team's playing good football right now. I think he's got a pretty favorable schedule heading into the rest of the year. Could easily see a 9-3, 10-4. But Andrew, first round bye, sure, go ahead. You can sit it out week one. Your team will put up 450 on the bye. Then you play in the semifinals, and you're going to put up a 278 dud, and you're going to lose to me or somebody else you're playing against. It happens every year.
Yeah.
Andrew
Every
is
year.
consistently one of the best teams in the regular season. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to get, because his team is
It's
really
just
good
sad.
right now.
I mean, it's just sad.
Yeah.
Mike's season's not over. He's got a decent team. He's got something to look
No.
forward to. Maddie's season is completely over. And
His
all
team's
he
over.
can
His
think
season's
about
over.
is what my team is. He's texting me late at night. Hey, I got an offer. Someone's looking for Saquon and Bowers. Do you want to match it? I said no. My team's perfect. I have literally no weaknesses. I might sit both my quarterbacks and still beat Maddie. It wouldn't be an issue.
Ouch.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Doubt it.
Yeah. So
Loser.
let's. I think we've spent enough time on that matchup because
Yep.
it's literally
Yep.
it's and Maddie, everybody's got a shot.
Dave,
But,
real quick,
yeah.
This must be new under your tutelage as an excellent commissioner. I didn't know we did mid-season bye weeks.
That's another crack at Maddie? Is that what this is?
I
Got it.
might sit both quarterbacks, and you could choose a running back for me to sit.
Wow. What if Maddie makes a move before the game?
I don't
What
care.
if he could pull off a trade?
He could have God come down and bless his team,
Oh,
and
boy.
he still won't beat me.
Blasphemy.
I think the whole world's rooting for Matty on this one.
Yeah,
That's
after
sad
that,
you're rooting
yeah.
for Maddie. I mean,
The way you're
He's a
talking,
loser.
it's just.
Yeah, you want to keep him in the league, right? You want someone at that level with that history of winning to be a part of the playoff run. But again, Maddie, and it's not just Andy. You have just an uphill battle. Let me go to the schedule real quick for Maddie, and then I'm going to put it to bed because it's literally. I would say so. Maddie, oh gosh, Maddie.
Me next week.
Andrew, you have Andrew, then you got Mikey, your little mentor, right? He mentors you. You mentor him. Then you got Mikey. Then you got Cheech, who's credible and is going to be playing for a playoff spot. You got Pat, who God only knows what you're going to run into then in week 12, and then you got David and you got UG. So
it sounds like
there's
6-0.
there's a little glimmer of, if you can get past the next two. Then there's some noise, but I don't know if you do. So anyway, let's leave it at that. Maddie, you're certainly going to be part of the episode because you're critical and you're my co-host. But I need to move on from that matchup, and I'm going to finish with another. I'm going to talk about another matchup which I find irrelevant, and I'll let Mikey take a guess at what this matchup is.
Is it Pat and? Oh, no. Ryan and my dad, because Ryan gets a free win.
Yeah, it's your dad. Your daddy's at 78%. Ryan's at 78%. He's stuck at LaGuardia Airport. He's probably not even paying attention, right? I mean, he doesn't even. I don't know if Nakua's coming back this week, but your dad, he's got Joe Flacco start. I mean, it's just a bad team. The only thing I would say about your daddy last week, he had those. What did he have? The 3 Broncos. He had Dobbins, somebody else, and then the
He put up a fight last
and they
week.
all. He did. He did well. But he's 2-6. He plays Ryan.
Yeah.
It's over, right? I mean, it's over. Right?
I think it's over.
Let me just go to Ryan's schedule. Go ahead, Mike.
I think all three 2-6 teams, it's over. Like realistically, to make the playoffs, I think you've got to be. There's a chance you could be 6-7 and make the playoffs. There's a chance, but that means you have to go 4-1 to end the season, which is possible. But
year,
I don't think either of those teams are good enough.
But the problem this year, Mike, there's so many teams that are good. You can't make it. There's too many teams that, like, if you had everybody down the bottom and only a couple good teams.
Yeah.
This year, I think, and you guys tell me because you're the core, you're some of the core members. This is the most competitive year I think we've ever had. I mean, it's other than Maddie and Daddy, and David, but David's team's still competitive. And Maddie won last week, but I mean. I think you're right, though, Mike. I think it's over. So let's go real quick
Dave,
to
something
Ryan's.
to look at.
Go ahead,
Real
Andy.
quick.
Sorry.
You said Ryan's stuck at the airport. Hopefully he doesn't take flight because Lamar Jackson is playing tonight. and he's not in his lineup.
Yeah,
So,
I know Lamar's. Yeah,
so that's a
I
big
don't know if he
issue.
needs him. I don't know if it matters. Put it that
So if
That's
way.
an
he's in
issue.
the air right now, he's not going to be in North Carolina in time to set his lineup.
I'll tell you what. I'm sure he's going to watch the episode in the airport. I'm sure he's delayed, but if an owner wants to ping him, that's up to the owner. But the commissioner will ping him after the episode. So, but Ryan plays your daddy. He plays Christian. He plays me. He plays Johnny. He plays Andy. And he plays Mike. So Ryan's got a tough run. Right, he's
Yeah,
been through the
it's not
easy
easy.
part of the schedule, but his team's really good. So
He's got
let's
a
say he
record.
splits those games, he still gets to 10 wins, right? And he's
10
in the
and 40.
playoffs. I don't know. Yeah,
And
it's
Nakua's
probably a
back now,
bye
too.
week.
Yeah.
He's probably
So
blocked
anyway,
up a first or
let's.
second round bye. Yeah.
I would think so, right? So,
Yeah.
and Mike, to your point, my next comment on my notes after we went through your daddy, Ryan being at 78%, and it's a no for UG Flacco. The team's a joke. Affects and David
roster.
plays me, right? So David plays me, which is a good matchup. It's going to be a tough one. I hope I can win. But effectively, if David loses, all the bottom teams are done, right? Your daddy loses, Maddie loses, and David
2 and
loses.
7's
They're
done.
out, and then the remaining 7 owners fight for those 6 spots. So somebody's going to drop out. But tell me, Mike, I'll go to Mikey first. Then I'm going to go around the horn. Who doesn't make it in out of those 7?
Out of the 7 that are in right now,
Well, no. Let's assume the 3 bottom teams lose this week, so they're done.
Yeah.
Your daddy's done, Maddie's done, and David's done. 7 guys remain. There's 6 spots. Who's the one team that doesn't get in there?
it's either John or Pat. That's without even looking at the rosters. It's John or Pat. Like I think they both have okay teams, but just they don't do enough to elevate their teams. They draft well, but they don't make the. We talked about it last week. I was picking up Kendrick Bourne, Rico Dowdle. You make the moves midseason, they don't do anything. They draft a good team. They start off 3-1, and then it's all downhill from there. The buys start to come, and the injuries start to come, and it's over for this too.
Yeah, I would say I think Johnny's been pretty much engaged, but Pat, Pat's just Pat. But they play each other this week in a critical game. But Maddie, who doesn't make it through there out of the 7 guys? Who's not making it?
It's Pat. Johnny's team's got a solid foundation. Pat just lost Scatterbo, which hurts. His team's not that good, and he doesn't make any moves. There's no way he gets better. He might lose. He might lose out. He might lose out.
Johnny plays Pat, then he plays David, then he plays UG, Ryan,
It's not bad.
me, Christian. So Johnny's, yeah. So let's see Pat's schedule. He plays Johnny, obviously. Then he plays Andy, he plays you, Maddie, who could play spoiler, Matt. You can play spoiler week 12, Christian, and then David. So it's going to be close for that 7th spot, for that 6th spot, and who just dropped out. But exciting times right now. But again, I think David, I think, has the best chance this week to win against me, unfortunately, because it's right now it's 60-40. But what's that?
He's got a good team, David. It's just they can't play good at the right time.
It's a decent team. Yeah, he gets bad matchups. Yeah. But so Pat plays the Nipples, a huge game, like I said. Mikey, you play Cheech, which is a tough one for both of you. Looking at you're both looking at wedding venues, and you're both distracted. Talk a little bit. Well, let's go to Matt. Maddie's falling asleep. Maddie, talk to me about Pat Jr. Nipples, and then talk to me about Mikey and Cheech's game. What do you think?
Well, I'll go jump into right and go Christian and Mike first. I can't believe Christian starting Kareem Hunt in his lineup. It's actually unbelievable. But I think I'm going to give just a slight edge to Christian. I think the Patriots-Falcons game is going to be really, really good, and I think Bijan and Drake May are both going to score a lot of points. I think a big factor this week is Nico Collins. He's projected 41. He's barely touched that any week this year.
And they're playing Denver. Yeah,
they're playing Denver, tough matchup. Pat Surtain is out for the year with his surgery upcoming. Yep. So if he can find a way to expose the secondary there, he could have a big week. Mike's got a lot of question marks. He's got Jacob Swift and Odunze. We don't know if they're going to play. Not much on his bench in case any members go down. So, it's a really big question mark for Mike. I think Christian's team is a little safer this week, so I got to give the edge to Christian.
It makes you feel confident hearing
with
that.
Christian.
Wait.
Yep. So here's my issue with Christian, right? I sent him a trade offer. He's got Pitts as his tight end, which is laughable, right? I sent him a decent tight end offer. I think I was going to try to trade McBride, and he wanted something. He wanted to give me something stupid for it. So I'm rooting for Mikey. I rarely root for Mikey. Everyone knows that, but I'm not happy with Christian right now. By the way, just a side note, Christian, I believe, is talking about an April 2027 wedding. Just FYI to the league, but they didn't nail it down yet. But they're looking at stuff, and they might land in April of 2027, which is wonderful. Mikey, if you're there, your screen went out, but that's fine. I might be able to hear you. Matt, to your point, Mikey's got a couple guys that have questions next to them. Jacob Swift, Odunze. So, Mikey, do you have any updates on those guys? If they're playing, if they're out, what's the?
First of all, Mike, I can see you, by the way. I don't know what's happening.
You can see me?
Okay, I can't. That's fine.
See
There you are, Mike. There you are.
We
Yeah, I
got
can
him.
see you. So, Mike,
Sorry,
tell
your
me
question
about
was-
tell me
yeah.
about the matchup. You got three guys right there questionable: Jacob Swift, Odunze. Are you any concern with that? And tell me about how you're going to be Christian. Right now, you're at 47%. I'm rooting for you because Christian overvalues his teams when I send him a decent trade. But tell me what you think. How do you get through this week and move to 6-3 and sitting in second place if you win?
Yeah, I'm looking at my my matchups here. I think
now
we're good. I think
Go ahead.
Yeah, you're
ahead.
good now.
Go ahead. This is what I deal with.
What a
Matty.
joke.
Go ahead. You're in and
Keep
out.
cutting
You're
out.
in and out. You're in and out.
Ditch the AirPods. The AirPods give bad audio.
Now he's reconnecting. All right, Matt, tell me about Mikey. Andy, how does Mikey win this game? Yeah, I don't know.
yeah,
Go ahead, Mike.
Mike or me?
Go ahead, Andy.
Yeah, I think Mike wins this game handedly because I think Swift versus Cincinnati. I don't like DeAndre Swift much. I don't think he's that good. But versus Cincinnati, it's a great matchup, and Odunze plays him too. Real quick, I do think this is the match of the week. I think it's a great matchup. And our match of the week for Week 9 is sponsored by Body Armor. This stuff is good.
Wow.
This cherry
Nice.
lime. This is the light version. You don't want too much sugar late at
No,
night.
we just lost Mike.
It's true. That's
And-
good.
Man, this stuff.
I-
He
that
stuff's
got the
good.
bad setup.
I
Rob
just
stuff's
probably,
good. It
Rob
replenishes
probably
you for
went on
workouts.
Netflix, and now he can't
Yeah.
get connection because he only has one thing that will work one at a time in his internet.
I do want to point out, Andy, you brought up the Swift's matchup with Cincinnati, which is a good one. He didn't
Yep.
practice today. He got a calf
Ooh.
injury, so I honestly
Also,
don't.
one thing
I
I
see
want
him
to say:
playing.
did Matt say Pat Surtain is out for the year?
Yeah, he got hurt last week.
Yeah, that's just untrue. He's out for I think 4 weeks,
That's the
3
same
weeks,
thing
or
as
4
our-
weeks.
basically
Our
fantasy,
year,
yeah.
Andy. He's out for our year. And we're talking
He's
about
not out for
defensive
our year
players.
either.
We don't play
See-
defensive players.
See,
He's not out for our year.
Andy's just not at the level we're at. We think in terms
No,
of fantasy
he's
football.
not.
He thinks, it's whatever it is.
You know what I would call if this is Mikey's?
here we
I
go.
can't. You know what?
fuck?
You know what might have happened? He might have dropped his phone. You know why he dropped his phone? Because he's got Butterfingers. Hey, another sponsor, Butterfingers. It's Halloween, everybody. The kids are dropping off candy to me. It's the reverse Halloween.
Those things are good.
They're bite-sized. Gosh darn it. Matty, take it for a minute. I need a water. Go ahead.
All right, this is the perfect time to bring up our next sponsorship. Right here, Glide. What is this called? Floss, the official sponsor of the Rutgers women's track team. Andy, if you know, you know.
Oh, come on. All right. I just want to say another sponsor as we keep these rolling on. New gear
Nice.
drop today.
Let's see
Look
it.
at this. Look at these suckers. Nike Metcon lifting
Ooh.
shoes. These suckers are good,
Those
man,
are
and they're
sharp.
good for performance.
Those are all right.
I think they look.
Submit.
You know what they
Lifting
do? They make me happy. They make me happy. Like they give me joy, but not as much as an almond joy.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead, Mike. Give me a sponsor.
You got to unravel
He's
a
just so
sponsor.
unprepared. This
I
Mike
don't know
guy.
what he's doing. What's he doing? What do you
Man, the
got, Mike? Give me
sponsors
a
are picking up
You doing your
fast on
sponsor?
this show.
Crazy.
Oh, there you go.
Sponsors are piling up.
Go ahead. Those are delicious.
We're up to 5 sponsors. This show's taking off.
It's crazy how much money we got.
One last sponsor. Get a bite.
Oh, another sponsor.
Another great podcast. Get a bite. He's done one episode, I think.
Yep.
All right, so let's get back to it. We sidetracked. And by the way, Andy, I'm glad you're here because you have taken the cognitive test. And Maddie was the one who said all owners should take it. I have Mikey and Maddie here. When we get a little later on, I got a quick couple questions to test their talents and their cognitive ability as owners in this league. But let's move on. We'll get to that in a minute. Any other thoughts on any of the matchups? And I agree that the Cheech matchup with Mikey is the game of the week. And Maddie, why don't you give me a score of that Cheech-Mikey matchup. Who wins and what's the final?
I think it's 312, 294 Christian.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
That's fair.
Listen, he picked that one for a tie, and it was a tie. He still talks about it, and he's got all the rings, right?
Yep.
I'm interested in Maddie's technique of he puts 2 rings on one finger when he has a finger available.
Andy,
Situation.
Andy, once you get this many rings, you would never know this, but they don't all fit too well on everything.
They don't more rings than wins.
You can't make it fit.
Yeah, you got to
Andy,
double
what's
it up.
the score of Mikey Christian?
I don't know. Who cares? I mean, 310 to 325. Christian wins. Who cares?
Who wins? Christian. Again, another
Christian. Hey, pal.
All right, I got Mikey 348 to 311. I think Mikey wins this one and goes to 6-3. Drops
It'll
Christian behind.
Good teams.
Yeah, it's a huge game for Christian, and Mikey needs to get back on the winning ways. All right, so let's just hypothetically, I have when I looked at after Week 9 standings, and by the way, the trade deadline is fast approaching, and actually the NFL trade deadline I think is this week, right? So let's assume for a second that Chiefs wins. Man. Just for a second. After Week 9, here's what the standings. David, UG, Maddie, 2-7. Good night. Good luck. Maddie stays as co-host, and he has something to do with the league. And we ask his expertise throughout the season and the playoffs, obviously. The Nipples, Chi-Chi, and myself would be at 5-4, along with Pat Jr., who's fallen like a rock. So you'll have 5 teams. If Cheech beats Mikey, Mike, Pat Jr., myself, Cheech, and Nipples would be at 5-4, which is unprecedented. Matty, we've never seen this, Matt.
Well, I could also be at 5-4 if Maddie beats me.
Which will happen.
Maddie's not going to beat you. You'll be at 6-3, Andy, in second place, and Ryan will be sitting atop at 8-1. So I think that's a little bit of reality. Or you can flip Cheech and move him to 4-5, and Mikey to 6-3. But it's crazy if Mikey loses. If Mikey loses, you're having that many teams at 5-4, which is amazing. Anyway, we wanted to talk a little bit about any questions or thoughts on the standings potentially through Week 9.
It's a bloodbath.
It's a dogfight.
It's a 7-man league.
Yeah. Now let's talk for a second about the trade that caused so much controversy and how it's actually playing out. So, Mikey, you were a huge, you had a huge voice in dissent towards the trade. I think you agreed with my veto, but you had to stand alone and kowtow to your daddy and to your mentor. But I know you agreed with me. But let's just look at it for a second. So Maddie got just 5 seconds because it's trade deadline. I want to get into some trades. Maddie got Kyler Murray, Quentin Johnson, and Kyron Williams. Kyler Murray had 38 last week, which is basically his average. Quentin Johnson had 20, which is 20 points below his average. Williams had 23, which is almost 20 points below his average, right? Here's where it's crazy. Your daddy got Dobbins, who went 14 points above his average, had 44 points. Stroud was 25 points above his average. his second best week of the season. Marvin Harris stinks. He had 20. He was below. But, Mikey, did UG fool us all? I mean, is he a genius? Is it chemistry? A change of roster? Give a different environment for that? He still lost, and Matty won. But, I mean, is your dad a genius? It's a horrible trade.
I agree. No.
I know.
Both teams are 2-6. How did it work well for both teams?
That's the other thing, Mike, and you alluded to it. Both teams are 2-6, so it's like, and they both. Well, Matty won. Yeah. Yeah. Well, let's watch the language. It's a kids show. Yeah. Well, you were dissenting voice, Mike. You spoke out against the trade. So don't make it sound like you didn't speak out against the trade. Now, Matty, any thoughts on you didn't speak out against the trade? Look at this kid with the internet. Matty, thoughts on the trade? You're living it. You got to win.
Since the acquisition, I've never lost since the acquisition, and I think that's all there really is to say.
He's 1-0 since, as he said, Memorial Day.
Never lost.
One win since Memorial Day. So I'll go to Andy.
Looking so good.
Yeah, I know. Well, we're getting to that. Believe me. Let me go to Andy real quick. Andy, I don't think you're looking to trade anybody, right? Your team's looking good. You don't want to mess around with the chemistry. So if somebody throws out a decent trade, you're not even looking at it.
No, of course I'd still look at it. You could always get better, but I mean, I really like where my team's at. I don't really see any real weakness with my team. I mean, Jalen Warren's okay, but he's my RB2. I mean,
yeah,
I'm not looking to make anything.
You're not playing Waddle tonight? No, I like Waddle tonight.
No, it's a great matchup, but McConkey's been on fire. I can't sit him.
Yeah. Matty, what's that? Yeah. We're going to get to that. Just write it down so you don't forget. We're going to get to
Wow.
What is it?
Dad, jump on that.
What was it, Mike? Sorry. All right, just wait till the end because I don't know what you're talking about. All right. Yeah, all right. Matty, you're throwing a lot of trades around. Do you feel like giving any color to those trades, or do you like to keep it kind of, or do you want to share what your mind is going? I mean, you're the greatest owner we've ever seen.
Yeah.
Give us a little insight into how you're going to turn this around.
Yeah, well, something's got to give. I need a win this week. I'm playing the hottest team in the league. I can't afford to play any players that aren't worthy of starting. So I need to get rid of Saquon is being shipped around the league. It's tough to get a guy who's on a bye and who's got a lingering groin injury. We're not sure how serious. So I'm packaging it with my star tight end, one of my top picks, and another player who we won't mention because he has a no trade clause, but we might just trade him anyway. He's in the deal. We're very close to a deal between two parties. Me and two other owners. We're working. We're hoping to have it figured out by tonight before the Thursday night games. But like I said, something's got to give, and maybe something could even happen, here on this podcast. Who knows?
Wow!
I'll give you Warren and Waddle for him.
No, absolutely not.
Warren and Waddle for Saquon?
Yeah.
You sound like Christian. Mikey, what do you give him for Saquon? Go ahead.
I got you. It's just a lead. Yep, you're good. This guy. God. What? What a horrific trade offer. You should have spit in his face, Matty.
Hurts and Kincaid, he said, and I said no. He just texted me about 35 seconds ago. He's played 4 weeks. He offered me Jordan Love for Saquon Barkley straight up. Then I just got a text this second. It just hit my desk. Love and Pickens for Saquon, which we may do.
Whoa!
Pickens has no value.
What I want to do first is I have a trade on the table with the commissioner of the league right now.
Wow.
If he's ready to push it through right now, I'll push it through. If not,
I
I
might want to jump in here.
Well,
Wow.
Matty, you can tell the trade, Matt. You can say it. Go ahead, Matt. You can say the trade we're contemplating.
So right now, I would be giving up Justin Fields, Saquon Barkley, and Brock Bowers in return for Jahmyr Gibbs and Dak Prescott.
Oh.
And
oh God.
Well, I wanted Kyler Murray instead of Fields.
That's what I think. But I have just Fields on bye, so I need a quarterback who's going to start this week.
That's the problem. Yeah. And Saquon's on bye, right? This week,
and he's on bye. So that's why I need to win this week more than anything.
Yeah. So it's tough. So we're talking.
For Saquon,
Mikey overvalues his teams. Go ahead, Matt. Your floor is yours.
I'm looking. You guys continue your talks. Let me look over my team. Uncle Dave.
Well, I would say
before I
Matt,
offer Mike any trades.
If I look at Mikey, Mikey's team, I'm not in love with. I would try to get Jalen Hurts off him, right? But then you're trading Saquon for Hurts.
I need a quarterback
kind
this
of
week.
Stupid. Oh, well, he's got Dart, who has no options anymore against San Fran. Dart's going to get sacked. The over/under on Dart sacks is 7, and I think it goes over. The what? He might not make it through the first half. He's going to get killed.
Yeah,
they're going to kill him.
He's in trouble.
And he's got no options now. Scadaboo's out. To your point with Pat, Pat's done. Pat'll probably keep him in the lineup. Jordan Love's had a good season, but Mike, you got to watch Jacob Swift and Odunze, all are questionable. I just got a text from another owner. Oh boy,
Wow.
You do. Wait a minute. Yeah. Buck, is he coming back next week, Bucky? Mike? All right. So I just got an offer for Gibbs. It's oh God, it's such a I get tired of it's an interesting offer. Let me throw this out there.
You get 3 starters. Your team stinks.
I'm going to throw it out there. It actually says it's in my favor from a point season. Waddle, Trevor Lawrence, and Warren for Gibbs.
No, absolutely not.
Dad, I'll do you a favor for the rest of the year. Don't look at the trade analyzer. That's stupid. Even if it favors you. Thank you, Mike. I didn't think it was that bad.
No, it's not that bad.
Waddle, Warren, and Lawrence all start for you if you trade Gibbs.
Uncle Dave, I just want to say the trade that we have on the table, I'm in the negative.
Justin Fields is at nothing.
No, you're not. You're not in the negative.
Nothing the rest of the year.
Matt?
No, for our trade, I'm in the negative by 255. It tells me.
Dad, I'm
what are you
just saying.
talking about? It says I'm in the negative 113.
Wait, for Fields, Saquon, and Bowers for Gibbs and Dak?
Yeah.
Dad, here's something I'll do real quick.
Go ahead,
Justin
Andy, go
Fields is a nothing the rest of the year. I just want to put that out there. He's going to get benched.
I disagree. He's not going to get
Yeah,
benched.
Fields is
then I can't help you. He already got benched, but Tyrod Taylor got hurt, so he got back in.
And they got the Jets their first win.
The problem is, Matty, the problem with the trade is 2 of the guys got buys this week. And I need a quarterback. I'm taking my quarterback.
Wow. He's trying to.
You're a lock for the playoffs.
Trying to pull a fast one.
I am a lock for the playoffs.
He's not a lock for the playoffs. He's 4-4.
What do you got up there, Matt?
Can you read
What
that?
is that?
Tell me
if he's locked for the playoffs. if he's a lock for the playoffs, there's 7 locks for a playoff.
Matty, I do
He's a lock for the
appreciate that
playoffs.
comment. Thank you. All right, so let's anything else, Matt? Anything?
You're punting this week if you do that trade, Dad.
I know. No, I could still beat David.
That's all. That's all I can offer for Gibbs. I just want to say that's all I got.
If I can get past David, let me just go to my schedule.
I just want to bring up every week you say David's team is tough. David's team is not very good at all.
Sucks.
It's horrible.
Yeah,
it's pretty
Yeah,
bad.
but
He's got JT and Mahomes, that's it.
Here's what I would say. Every week when you start against David, he's at 45%. He's never at 70. He's never at 28% like your daddy or like you are.
He has 3 good players on his team.
No, but I know he does. I know he does. But I'm just saying, when you look at it to start, you're like, okay, it's going to be a good matchup.
The problem with David is he has 3 good players.
So after David, I play Uncle Gary, which is a waste of time. But then I go Ryan, Christian, Johnny, Andy. Oh boy. I need Patty to lose out.
I want to do my trade, bud.
I gotta.
Pat's
I might want to do.
Pat's team is bad.
Pat. Yeah, right.
Pat's team is bad.
All right.
He's
So
gonna
I
lose
want
out.
to. Anything else on making moves or some good players or anything?
That's all I can offer. I can't offer any more.
Actually, by the way,
I
on the
put that
waiver
out there.
wire, McLaurin is on. I picked up McLaurin. I know Uncle Gary
what?
dropped him. McLaurin was on the waiver
He
wire.
sucks.
I picked him up.
Who cares? He's not good.
I know, but you put him on your bench.
Oh
and
God.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's a good. Well,
Well,
Matty
let's
dropped
do it.
Travis Hunter, and then he put up 70
I
points.
know.
what the
I
fuck
know,
was that
I know.
about?
I know. Hey.
I got lucky.
Hey.
He was on bot. Yeah, come on.
Fucking bullshit.
A big audience of little kids watch this.
Fuck.
'Cause of Mikey.
Yeah. So let's, Mikey and Maddie, if you're up for it, and I guess you're required to do this as owners. Andy took the cognitive test, and what I'll do here is I'm going to open it up to both of you, and if you know the answer, just make a and I'll see who goes first. All right. And if the one gets it wrong, I'll let the other guy get it. All right. The first two are really simple. Okay. Question number 1. What is the final number in this sequence? 3, 5, 7, 9. Maddie?
11.
That's correct.
11.
Mike, not to that, Mike. Mike has
1-0.
good. Very good.
Mike, by the way, for the audience, Mike teaches algebra
He does.
to
right?
people all across
Okay,
the world.
question number 2. Same idea. What is the final number? Okay.
That's
all right.
true.
That's true. What is the final number in this sequence? 16, 8, 4, 2.
Eh.
That is
1.
correct. Mikey, late on the. Sorry.
No, Mikey was late. Mikey's been putting Dad, you got to do
so far
separate
is
questions because
0-2.
Mikey's delayed. Dad, you got to do separate questions because Mikey can't buzz in because he's 5 seconds delayed.
Mentally, he's delayed. He's delayed here. He's delayed here.
He's delayed mentally. I might have you and your daddy on next episode to see who can answer. All right, now it gets it's a little tougher.
It's like a
Last
tournament.
question. Little tougher. All right, here's the question, or here's the comment. It's kind of a. Here we go. I'm just going to do it. All children are gifted. Those who are gifted are special. What can be concluded? Some children are special. Those who are gifted are children. All children are special. None of the above.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Can I use it in a sentence?
All children are special. That's correct, Mike.
Nice!
Yeah, Mikey. You keep your ownership. Excellent, Mike.
You lost me right
Excellent.
away.
All right. Now I'm just gonna go around. I'm gonna get to the game tonight, but I want to ask this question. I had so much fun with the what's your favorite war and some of the other questions. Maddie, I think, gave the best Vietnam answer. I think was probably the top answer.
No, Christian.
What did Christian say?
Christian said Pearl Harbor was his favorite natural
Pearl Harbor.
disaster.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Which is not a
Pat,
natural
by the way,
disaster.
just a side note, Ryan and Pat Jr. still have not joined the podcast. Ryan says he's got to be on his own because he's the best. And Pat Jr., we don't even know if he's still in the league, to be honest with you. All right, I'll go to Mikey first. Right, Mike? Can you hear me? Good. Mikey, you ready? If you could be dropped in time at any point in time in history, what point in time would you want to be dropped into and why?
Interesting.
Bad answer.
Really? Okay. So you want to be a Viking? Okay. Well, that's interesting. I guess it. Well, you have no electricity, you have no running water, you have no plumbing, you have nowhere to live. You're probably dying at the age of 28 from some type of disease, or you're getting speared in the head. Right? And that's fine. You want to be a Viking? You're a Viking. Maddie, same question. If you could be dropped in time, any time in history, when would you want to be dropped into and why? And you could say now. You don't have to say,
That's easy. The Crusades.
Why is that, Matt?
Just to see it.
Does he know when the Crusades were?
Yeah, that's easy.
He definitely doesn't know when it was. What are the Crusades?
I don't really remember when they were.
Crusades, BC? I don't know. BC something?
There you go. The Crusades. Okay. So you're just going to be dropped in like, you won't even know what time you're in. Oh, look at this idiot from Brooklyn. Oh, there you go. All right. All right, so let's go. If Mikey can get something worked out, let's talk quickly about Ravens-Miami, and Andy, will go to you. Give me some predictions for tonight's game.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a high-scoring one, and I think the Ravens are gonna win by double digits here. I think it's gonna be a bloodbath. Dolphins coming off a win, they might be riding high. Lamar coming back from injury is going to be playing angry. Derrick Henry's going to run for 200 yards. The defense is terrible. I think they're going to win by double digits.
Okay. I actually like Miami tonight, but go ahead. Maddie?
You go to Mike first.
Mike?
Oh.
Go home. Mm-hmm.
That's a lock.
Okay. Okay. Can you send me that? Text me that, please. Just text me that bet, Mikey. Text me that. I like it. I do think Zay Flowers is going to go crazy. I really do. Maddie, what do you got for tonight? And David has Zay Flowers.
Yeah,
that's why I'm worried about David.
There are 4 things will happen tonight in this game. Lamar Jackson will score. Mark Andrews will score. Devon Achane will score. And the Ravens will win the game.
Wow.
That on FanDuel plays 15-6 plus 1560, so it's actually more than Mike's, and it'll hit even.
Can you send me that as well?
Absolutely. Score. Right. It's gonna be a pretty solid game. I'm gonna go 35-24 Ravens.
Andy, what do you got?
I just want to say I do not gamble on sports. I do not condone gambling on sports until November 1st. New ruling. Student athletes can sports bet on sports.
Wow.
So you might see me light up the Sunday slate, but tonight I will not be betting.
Why would they let you guys bet on sports? Not in New Jersey. You can't bet on New Jersey teams. Oh, God.
Yeah, well, I never would to begin with, so I don't know why they would let them.
And Matt, look at Mikey with this connection. All right, so guys, let's just go around the horn. Andy, I think I broke your robe. Real quick, any other thoughts on Week 9? Any surprises? And any last thoughts for this episode? Maddie?
I just want to say, I talked a lot of crap, but
let's not think
he's my co-host.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I think we covered some good ground. It was a great episode as always. We called out a couple matchups. I'm excited to see how they play out. Big game tonight for a couple teams. Andy, you better watch yourself. The GOAT's coming to reclaim his title and starts this week. That's it.
Wow. Andy, what do you got?
If Maddie's the goat, I'm like the dinosaur from Jurassic Park who kills the goat and the goat comes down.
I love that.
But I'll just say,
Get one ring in 12 years.
I do think it'll be a little bit. I talked a lot of crap, but I think Maddie will keep it a little bit close this week, just because he always plays me tough. We're two great owners.
Mm-hmm.
But I just want to go 5 for 5 in predictions real quick. Me over Maddie, Christian over Mikey, Ryan over UG, David over UD, and John over Pat.
Am I crazy, or did Andy say Mike was going to be Christian before? This guy's all over the place.
No, I said Christian.
We'll check the tape.
I put my reputation on
We'll
it.
check the clip
I
later.
said Mike. I like Mike. I'm
I
rooting
would
for
put
Mikey.
my reputation on it.
I said I'm
he
rooting
talked
for
about
Mikey.
Swift, and then I thought you said 325, 310 to Mike.
I said 3
know,
to Christian.
The GOAT's
but
got
I
a
said
steel
Mike.
trap. We'll check the footage.
Why don't you run it
I'll
back?
check
and
the
see
Me and my
Christian
co-host will check
I'll
the
check
tape.
the
I'd love a
tape.
little. If you insert the clip in here.
If you have to constantly call yourself the GOAT, then you might not be the GOAT.
Andy,
So
you have one ring
I just
in 12
want to
years.
say,
I think we're ready to wrap this thing
just
up.
wanna
You got
say,
one ring in 12 years. I think we're
410
ready.
to 189 this
I
week.
think we're ready.
I
Wow.
regret saying
Wow.
it'll be
I think
close
we're
'cause
ready.
It won't be close. I'm gonna sit both
410
my
to
quarterbacks and
189.
beat you, Maddie.
Andy, how long?
A-Chan 80 bomb tonight to set the tone.
I have a question. This is a random. This is a random question. How old was Sports before he died? Just curious.
He was like 14.
I couldn't give you a number.
13
He's a
or
teenager.
14. Why?
So 14. So what is it? Every year is like 4 years in a dog's life. In Sports' entire life, in 56 years,
Where
you
is
won
he
one
going
ring.
with
You should
this?
be ashamed of yourself
Where
as
is
a
he
pet
going
owner. In
with
56 years, you won one ring. I think we're ready to close this
Sports
thing out.
death? Wow.
Well,
Yep.
you know,
That's it for me.
your
Before I hear anything else, I'm
your
going to
cat
go.
tried to kill
That's
himself.
it. Thank you so much, Dave. Thank you so much, Dave. I appreciate your time. We're going to wrap this thing up.
Little shout out. Let's end it on that. Great episode 13. Rest in peace, Smitty. Anything else, boys? That's it?
Yep. Rest in peace.
All right.